5:51 a.m. I had a customer message me yesterday on Facebook, and they asked me if I could make it to their house that day, and so I said, sorry, no, I'm going to be busy all day, I can't make it out there. And they said, can you make it out late in the evening? I said, no, I really can't, I'm sorry. And they said, what about early tomorrow morning? I've got some guys coming to install new windows. I'd really love if you can make it out before then. I'm not really sure why they'd like me to do the house wash before they install new windows, but I'll be there. I said I can be there at 7 a.m. Is that early enough? They said, it sounds good to me. So we're on our way to pick up the trailer now, and then we're headed down to Flour Mound. Catch you when we get to the trailer. Rise and grind. Let's get it. Gonna go pass out some flyers and knock on some doors. So we're gonna do our 10 rounds. I'm bald now, by the way. Wrapping up for the day right now. As you can see, I got a mic per suggestion from a lot of you guys. I plan when I get home, we'll talk a little bit about networking. Stay tuned. Back in the studio tonight. Yeah, Bunny couldn't join us tonight, unfortunately. She went to bed. But as promised, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about networking. So networking, to be honest, is something that I am a little bit new to myself. I can say when I was going to college, I was never one of the guys that was going to the networking events. I wasn't going to the job fair events or any of those events, to be honest. Other than joining my fraternity, I didn't look into any organizations. I didn't look into any other clubs. It just wasn't something I was interested in. I was just wanted to find my group, be really cool with them, and be like a cool guy to them because I was comfortable. I didn't want to go into a new group where I didn't know anybody and I didn't feel comfortable, and I couldn't feel like the big dog in the group. Recently, after I started the business, I knew I needed to step it up in the networking department. Like I said in the last video, your phone is not just going to ring for you, and advertising constantly is expensive. It really helps to know people. I joined a networking group called BNI. It's the largest networking group in the world. I highly suggest it to anybody. I think anywhere in the US you can probably find a chapter close to you. Here in DFW, there's a ton of chapters, and the one that I just joined is the largest one in our area by quite a big margin. I'm fortunate to have been invited in, and I can't thank the person that invited me enough for bringing me in there, but it's been an awesome experience. This is coming from somebody that's only been in it officially as a member for a few weeks now, but I can tell you that I've already met people that are going to be incredibly important to my future, and I can be just as beneficial to theirs. Our group is built on referrals, so you have a responsibility to help the people in your group find work, bring work to them, and let people know that you know people. So if they need something, they come to you. You're the guy, you're Angie's List. Another thing, check your local Chamber of Commerce. I originally went to the North Dallas Chamber of Commerce, and the person who was leading our group was the person who invited me to BNI. So just goes to show you that when I went to one meeting, and I'll tell you, like, I was uncomfortable. I didn't know anybody in there. It felt like I was a new kid on the first day of class. Like, I moved into this new school, and a lot of people seemed like they already knew each other, and I didn't know anybody in there. I'm a pretty outgoing guy. You know, I've been in sales for years, like almost a decade, and I felt uncomfortable introducing myself because I've just never been in a situation or a scenario like that. You know that you're introducing yourself and that other people are introducing themselves to you, looking for your business or looking to receive business from you in some way or another, whether it be personally from you or referral outside of you. I do remember in the first Chamber of Commerce meeting I went to, we started to go around the room and gave like a 30-second pitch for your business. I had no idea that was part of the routine, so I was terrified. Honestly, I was like, oh my God, I didn't prepare anything. So, I kind of stood up and I was like, hi, my name's Nick. I'm here from Cowboy Pressure Washing. We do pressure washing, residential, commercial, clean your driveway, wash your roof. I mean, I felt like, honestly, I was probably shaking the whole time. Like, I'd never been so uncomfortable speaking in front of people. The second time around, I went to the BNI meeting, and I was informed that, we would be doing that same 30-second pitch again. So I was a little bit more prepared. I gave my pitch. A few people laughed. I sat down. I felt good about it. My hand shook a little bit when I reached for my coffee afterwards, but I was okay. Ever since then, I've gotten to know a few of the guys in the group, a few of the ladies in the group. They've been incredibly friendly. It's also funny. So there's a bank that's down the street from where I live, and I drive past it all the time. And to be honest, like, it's got some grime on it. It's pretty dirty. And I've tried to walk in there and talk to somebody about it and say, hey, do you know who's in charge of keeping the building clean? And they've kind of given me the go around, and I haven't been able to really speak to anybody or give them a quote on getting that bank cleaned. But it just so happens that one of the owners of that bank is in my BNI chapter. And now I have the privilege of getting to know them and hopefully getting the business pretty soon. But it's just funny how things work out like that, and you never know who you're going to meet in some of these networking groups. I'm worried about my posture. I'm punching forward too much. Another thing, and this is my final note for this video, is networking shouldn't be thought of as just specific events. I think when you're a business owner, especially, you're building things from the ground up. You need to get your name out there. I think you should be wearing your branded shirts or your branded hat or whatever you've got wherever you go in public. I went to Costco today. I was wearing my Cowboy Pressure Washing shirt, and the person who was checking my receipt as I was leaving was asking me, they said, hey, I like your shirt. They said, howdy Cowboy, I like your shirt. And I said, oh, thank you. And it's my company. And he said, oh, what do you do? And I said, it's pressure washing. And he said, oh, duh. And he was like, I've actually been looking for somebody, not actively, but I need some work done, and my wife's been getting on to me about it. Do you have a card on you? I said, well, just take a picture of the back of my shirt. It was my phone number, and to be honest, you're going to throw my card away. I would too. Just like that. I wore my shirt. It's not free marketing, but after you've already paid for the shirts, you use them when you work, you get your money's worth out of it. Networking is something you should be doing all the time. I'm not going to say ABC, always be closing, and every time you bump into somebody in the grocery store, you should be selling them on a pressure washing job or selling them on a house wash or a roof wash. But always, be open to opportunities that are around you, especially if people are looking to have their property cleaned. they need to know that that's what you do. Otherwise, there's a 0% chance they reach out to you or ask you to do it. So make it be known and just keep putting your name out there. Keep putting yourself out there. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry it's been so long since the last video. I've just been really busy with life, honestly, more than pressure washing, but pressure washing too, and a lot of networking, a lot of getting my name out there. Please leave a comment, subscribe. I'll have more videos out soon. Thank you guys again. Bye.